A long, long time ago, a city faced a great and terrible danger. An army had come to its gates. Powerful army, fearsome general. Bethulia was trapped. From their high walls they watched. The enemy settled in for a long wait. Soldiers, many. People, few. Fear grew like a slow creeping vine. It wrapped around their hearts. They felt alone. They felt weak. Hope was a flickering candle in a strong wind. The enemy was clever. He did not attack the walls directly. He cut off the city's water. Wells ran dry. Cisterns emptied. Thirst, every man. Thirst, every woman. Thirst, every child. Food was running low. The leaders did not know what to do. They argued. They worried. They saw no way out. People began to lose faith. They believed the end was near. They prayed for help, but their prayers felt like whispers. In growing despair, a calm voice emerged. A single light began to shine. Her name? Judith. Known for wisdom. Known for deep faith. She had lost her husband years before. She lived quietly and devoutly. Yet she had great strength. She watched fear take hold. She saw leaders waver. She knew something had to be done. She believed God had not abandoned them. Not a soldier, not a queen, simply a citizen who loved her people. She loved her city. She trusted God with her entire being. Others saw the large army. Others saw the dry wells. Judith saw a different path. A path demanding immense courage. A path no one else could see. A secret plan formed in her mind. Plan bold. Plan unbelievable. It might work. She knew the risk. She knew the cost if no one acted. The enemy general was a man named Holofernes. He was proud. He was cruel. He served a king who wanted the world to worship him as a god. Holofernes had conquered many nations. He had never known defeat. He sat outside Bethulia, confident and patient. He believed the city would soon fall. He would let thirst and hunger do his work for him. He did not respect their god. He believed his power was absolute. Inside the city, Judith listened as leaders decided to give up. Surrender in 5 days if God did not save them. Her heart was filled with a righteous fire. She called the leaders to her home and spoke firmly. She told them they should not test God. True faith is not about setting deadlines. True faith is trust, even when hope seems lost. Her words were simple, but powerful. Judith told them she had a plan. She did not share all the details. She asked for their trust. I am going to do something that will be remembered for all time. She would leave the city, into the enemy camp herself. It seemed like madness, a plan ending in her death. But in her eyes, a certainty. A profound calm that gave them pause. Her faith was her shield. It was her guide. She did not believe she was going alone. God would walk with her every step. She prepared, not for battle, but for a strange and dangerous performance. She took off her clothes of mourning. She bathed and put on fine perfumes. She dressed in her most beautiful clothes and jewelry, ready to meet the man who thought himself greater than a king. Her weapon was not a sword. It was her courage, her faith, and her wits. Judith left the safety of the city walls that night. With her went only her loyal maid. She carried a bag of special food and a flask of wine. The enemy soldiers were amazed by her beauty. They stopped her. She spoke to them with calm words. She told them she had fled the city, with information for their general, Holofernes, information to capture the city without losing a single soldier. The soldiers believed her, captivated by her grace and her story. They led her directly to the general's tent. Holofernes was impressed and listened. She said the people of Bethulia were about to sin. Then their protection would be gone. Then his army could easily destroy them. She spoke with such conviction, with such sincerity, that he did not doubt her for a moment. He invited her to stay and promised her safety. He trusted her, saw her as a prize, not a threat. For 3 days, Judith stayed in the enemy camp. Each night, she went to the valley to pray. The guards got used to her routine. They did not question her. She was playing her part perfectly. She remained pure. She waited. She watched. She listened. The general was more and more infatuated, imagining an ally who would help him win. He had no idea he was a fly in a spider's web. On the fourth night, Holofernes held a great feast. He sent everyone away early. He wanted to be alone with Judith. He drank a great deal of wine, more than ever before. Drunk, he fell into a deep sleep. The tent fell silent. This was the moment Judith had been praying for. Her loyal maid waited just outside. The fate of her entire city rested on her shoulders. Her heart was steady. Her purpose was clear. Inside the quiet tent, Judith stood over the sleeping general. The man who brought fear was now helpless before her. She said a silent prayer. She asked God for strength.
Give me strength, O Lord.
She walked to the post at the head of the bed. She took down his own heavy sword, fearsome for a powerful warrior. Her hands did not tremble. She took hold of the general's hair. She lifted his head. With 2 strong strikes, she did the unthinkable. She ended the threat to her nation. She placed the head in her bag. Then she and her maid walked calmly out. They moved as on other nights. The guards assumed they went to pray. No one stopped them. No one suspected a thing. They walked through the darkness, past sleeping soldiers, back toward the city. They carried terrible and wonderful proof of success. The night now held the secret of their liberation.
Open the gate, God is with us.
The guards let them in. She gathered the people. She revealed the head of Holofernes. A gasp, disbelief. Shock turned to celebration. Courage surged. Fear was broken. Hope, once a flicker, blazed like morning sun. They hung it from the top of the wall. Morning brought a horrifying sight. Their invincible general was dead. Their leadership was gone. Panic spread like wildfire. The men of Bethulia charged with new strength. Leaderless and terrified, they fled. They ran, leaving their tents, their supplies, their power. The siege was over. The city was saved. In the end, the city found peace. Those near surrender were now free. They celebrated their victory. They praised Judith, honored her as a hero. She walked into the heart of danger, faced down a monster, and returned with freedom. She showed that one person, guided by faith, can be greater than an army. The city was not saved by walls, but by will. The Book of Judith is found in some Bibles, in Catholic and Orthodox traditions, told for centuries. It resonates. The powerless overcoming the powerful. A woman's decisive leadership, intelligence, and faith-changing history. God works in mysterious, sometimes shocking ways to deliver those who trust. She was no warrior, an ordinary person choosing the extraordinary. She used what she had, her mind, her beauty, her bravery, her unwavering faith. She risked herself for her community. What might we do when our people are in need? Have faith, even in the darkest night. Bethulia lived on in peace for many years. Judith was honored all her long life. Her story became legend, hope rising from deepest despair, a quiet call to action echoing through the ages. When danger surrounds and we feel alone, a single act of faith, a single measure of courage can turn the tide. It can lead us out of the darkness and into the light.